Hey, Caitlin! Can you make us from there?
Nike didn't simply release a new commercial. They quietly showed what the future looks like. It featured a huge budget, worldwide stars, and a message so subtle that many viewers never noticed it. This wasn't about humor. It wasn't about shooting range. And it certainly wasn't just another advertisement. It was a clear vision. What Nike created with Caitlin Clark reveals exactly what comes next and why 2026 could completely reshape women's basketball. By now, you've probably seen it. Familiar faces, famous personalities, and light-hearted disbelief. The skepticism seems...
Hey, Caitlin, how about from here?
Come on, guys.
Yeah, she can't make it from there.
No chance.
Caitlin, from me to left?
You got it. I'm not even gonna ask.
Playful and almost harmless. Then Caitlin steps forward. No debate, no speeches, no dramatic moments, just the ball, the shot, and the outcome. Nike called the campaign From Anywhere. Most viewers focused on the obvious meaning. Long-range shots, logo threes, and incredible distance. But that wasn't the real message. Nike wasn't promoting shooting range. They were presenting something that feels unavoidable.
Hey, Caitlin from here might be impressive. Am I right?
Whatever, Che.
From right here.
From there!
From anywhere.
All right, well, looks like she can do it.
Nike recognizes something many companies fail to see. The greatest athletes don't just collect victories, they change what people believe is possible. Caitlin Clark doesn't sink impossible shots in spite of doubt, she does it because doubt exists. That's why the commercial questions her before celebrating her. Nike didn't create that story, they simply captured it. Caitlin has heard that same reaction throughout her life. Long before nil deals, packed arenas, and record-setting television audiences, there was a driveway in Iowa. Freezing winters, rough concrete, and a sloped surface that made every shot more difficult. Most young players would have changed their technique. Caitlin asked her father to remove the grass, not to improve the appearance or comfort, but so she could shoot from farther away. She wanted a complete three-point line. That choice means more than many people realize because it reveals how she approaches challenges. She never accepted limitations. She got rid of them.
And pour more concrete so I could have an entire three-point line in my driveway.
Did that really happen? You extended your range by dumping more concrete?
Yeah, because it was like kind of slanted. Our driveway was like slanted, so I only had a three-point line on one side of the driveway. So I told my dad he had to tear up all this grass, and he did.
As she advanced through every level, the criticism changed, but the message remained the same. Too small. Too slow. That style won't succeed here. High school coaches believed college defenses would stop her. College analysts believed professional players would shut her down. WNBA voices claimed her deep shooting wouldn't work against elite competition. The prediction stayed the same at every stage, and so did the result. She never changed her style, she made it even bigger. Eventually, everything changed. She was no longer a shooter taking risky attempts. She became a player defined by efficiency, consistency, and control. Those deep shots weren't occasional highlights anymore. She was making them game after game. Defenders couldn't stay back. They couldn't trap early. They couldn't apply pressure without paying for it. Coaches stopped preparing only for her team. They started building entire game plans around the attention she demanded.
Trying to redirect a pass. Clark. Oh, my! Clark, can she answer? Of course. You better be careful. There might be another one coming right here.
Ducharme has good size.
Clark steps into a deep three.
A long three by Clark.
That's when the game itself began to change. Nike didn't see Caitlin Clark as someone with great shooting form. They saw influence. They saw a player who forced defenders to protect space differently, forced coaches to rethink defensive strategies, forced fans to watch from the opening tip until the final buzzer. That's more than talent. That's real change. And real change sells better than highlight reels ever will. Those celebrities weren't chosen by chance. They represented polite doubt. The same kind Caitlyn has faced throughout her career. Not hostile, not angry, just dismissive. Nike knew people would recognize it immediately because almost everyone has questioned her at some point, and almost every time she proved them wrong. Then her rookie season arrived. The conversation became even louder. Veterans challenged the excitement. Media predicted a decline. Fans expected reality.
Coming into the game. Logo! Clark with the deep three. Three that you've been waiting for. Clark, nice feed. Wallace with the layup. And Caitlyn Clark catalyzing a comeback here. Bonner gets denied by Boston. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Look at Wheeler staring to the right side, knows who's there, drop pass behind. Could be the deepest shot we've seen Caitlyn Clark make as a pro. Big one.
And this building is rock.
To catch up. Instead, reality changed. Television ratings climbed whenever she played and dropped whenever she was absent. Cities experienced the difference. Merchandise sales reflected it. Sponsors noticed it too. She created $36 million in economic impact, nearly 27% of the league's total economic value, despite missing time. That isn't simply popularity. That's lasting influence. For the first time, the WNBA had undeniable proof. Not forecasts. Not hope. Real evidence. One player could significantly affect the business. Once that Then another major announcement arrived quietly. Caitlyn Clark's signature Nike shoe is scheduled for spring 2026. It wasn't leaked, rushed, or accidental. Nike intentionally took its time. This wasn't about releasing it quickly, it was about making it bigger. By 2026, every piece fits together. Caitlyn returns fully healthy. The league continues building momentum. Worldwide interest is already established. Nike CEO Elliott Hill explained they're creating this alongside her, not simply for her. The logo, the design, and the story all matter. Nothing will launch until everything feels right. That patience shows just how important this project is.
I was taught from a very young age to just block out the noise and always dream big and believe that I can do anything I want to do. My name's Caitlyn Clark, and I'm a point guard. What's amazing about women's basketball is that we bring it all to the court. We bring that emotion, we bring that fire. That's how I've always played the game, and I think that's what makes it so fun.
Most signature basketball shoes follow a familiar formula. Big promotion, heavy excitement, and personal branding. Caitlyn chose a different direction. This shoe isn't centered on exclusivity. It's focused on opportunity, youth programs, community basketball, and worldwide outreach. Even international growth is already included in the plan. China was mentioned for a reason. Caitlyn has made her vision clear. Visibility isn't the destination. Opportunity is. This shoe isn't designed to remain on store shelves. It's meant to be worn on basketball courts in places that have never experienced this kind of inspiration before. That mindset changes everything. Look at how she carries herself today. She lifts up teammates, shares recognition, and shifts attention toward others. Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, and Kelsey Mitchell. She doesn't keep the spotlight to herself, she expands it. That's intentional. Experts believe this shoe could generate 9-figure revenue and become one of basketball's top 5 signature shoe franchises. But Caitlyn rarely talks about money. She talks about impact. Because the great believes she can make. Here's what Nike truly understood. From anywhere isn't about shooting distance, it's about where every journey begins. It's a reminder that your starting point doesn't decide your ending. That Iowa driveway wasn't meaningful because of its location. It mattered because of belief.